Well, 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 don't be petrified. It's not that scary. It's petrified fish. It's D2. It's on one side it says D2, on the other 838. That's it. How billboarded is that? Wrong, wrong, just nothing. Nothing there. Okay? And it's a flipper, and it's a liner lock, and it's got a deep carry pocket clip, and it's a David Chen design, and it's right hand tip up only, and you've got a little bit of a backspacer here, and a tubed backspacer as well. I mean, lanyard hole as well. Looks like number 6 screws there, number 8 here. Logo here, so I think the other ones I've taken apart, they have a D-shaped pivot, kind of positions the logo and then keeps things from turning. And so you got a little carbon fiber inset in this G10. Okay, so I've done a lot of petrified fish, well, a few petrified fish videos, and so this is the PF838. I mean, they don't tell you anything on the box. I mean, tell me, where did they say that? They don't. They're as bad as Tucson knives. By the way, I got extra stuff for it, so I guess those are extra. See what I'm saying? So you got silver hardware. But if you want to go black, well, you'll never go back, will you? Okay, so you got black, you got silver, you got either way you want to go. This one is fat. Okay, this one's fat compared to a lot of the petrified fish knives. And you know what? I message them through Instagram. So check out their Instagram page and, message them if you want. I mean, they do English and all that stuff. Oh, by the way, White Mountain Knives. They've got some in transit to White Mountain Knives, so it won't be long. In fact, maybe when I publish this, they'll already be in stock at White Mountain. Okay, so that'll be interesting. I mean, I recommended that they not just do their AliExpress store, that they do, get a U.S. retailer. Because I really like their knives. I think they're really interesting. Sometimes you get a lanyard that's already attached to them and this and that. And I tested the steel back when I had a guy with a PMI gun, and the steel tested true. And I don't remember the Rockwells right now, but it's D2. All right. And those liners are thick dogs. Hold on. Ooh, 16.7 millimeters. Yikes. 0.65. I mean, like that Spyderco PM is like a 0.46, right? 0.45. 0.65. Contoured, interesting. And take a look at what's fat and what's not. So fat, it's where it's at, and thin is where it's been, right? So get out of here. Man, that knife got beat. That Spyderco got beat during my move. My wife, that was her knife. I mean, I just took some solvent and finally cleaned it up, but and I was thinking that tip, ooh, I think it got a little bit, but it came through pretty unscathed. Well, hey, can I just grab this old knife over? Oh, sure, honey. I didn't even look up. I didn't know it was a freaking $200 M390. Yikes. Okay, so this is not a $200 M390, by the way. And no, it's a $35 non-M390 knife. So, yeah. And, oh, by the way, I think I got one of these, and I'm still looking for it. But this is the $9.99. But it doesn't cost you $9.99. It costs you like $35. I can't remember. It's K110. It may be a little bit more expensive because it's K110. But yeah, Amazon. Go figure, right? Ooh, I'll bet it's lightweight. Probably 1.5 ounces. What do you think? Is that your guess? 168 grams. Nah. It's not under 4, that's for sure. 5.93. Like I was saying, man, this is a banger here. Ooh, it is thick. God, and they still skeletonized. We're going to take it apart. They skeletonized the liner, and it's still, she's a heavy dude. Okay, ergos are good. It depends, when you do the hump thing, you start separating fingers and it becomes maybe a little bit more difficult. It's okay for me. The pass-through is easy to get to, disengage, and you know what? It's quick over the detamp ball. Yeah, not bad that way. Yeah, it drops. As soon as it hits your thumb, boom, you're there. And it has a nice drop to it. And it's centered, no blade plate, no lock rock. And yeah, I got this one off of Amazon because I was just intrigued. And I thought, which petrified fish models do I not have? I didn't have this. I think there's an 858 coming out. I wish I had printed off a picture of it. Just go check their Instagram site. You'll see it. And then the 999, I've got floating around here somewhere, so I'm going to pull it out, and I'll put that on camera as well. It's interesting. But, nice grind there. Nice, pretty tall, flat. And hold on, let me see if I got a piece of paper to go. Oh, over here. Over here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. Yeah, it's sharp. So it's good, factory sharp. So if you're a guy that likes a little heft to your knife, and you like it when it fills your hand out, I do. But this ain't discreet carry, this ain't gent carry, and this ain't gonna be like in real lightweight, like summer shorts or something you're gonna carry. No, you're not gonna carry that. You're gonna carry this, or you're gonna carry this, right? Something like that, because it's lightweight and discreet. But this one is not discreet, it's not lightweight, but you throw that in your jeans pocket, you won't even know you got it. But this is gonna be something you can hoss down on. And you got a little cutaway in here, so we still got oil on that blade. And tell you the truth, I really haven't carried or used this much. I carried it like once or twice. Pocket clip works good. It's deep carry, right hand only, but you got the screws up there. Now they did machine it so the pocket clip itself sits down into the scale, but you need flat screws. Okay, and I don't know if I got anything in here that has flat screws. There's my 2U knife bruiser, and there ain't no flat screws on that neither. But this is pretty cheap as chips, isn't it? 35 smackers. I like it with a little carbon fiber, mated in there. That's kind of interesting. I don't know if it needed to be, but I'd like to see this in blue with that carbon fiber, or a different color. Maybe even a natural G10 or something like that. But yeah, she works. Let's see what we got and if we can roll this around and get the blade stock here. I don't think I did that. Ooh, it's going to be close to 4 millimeters, and it is 0.15 or 4 millimeters. Okay, yeah, so it's got all of that, that's for sure. Yeah, ergos, yeah, not bad. Reverse grip is even more comfortable, actually. Oh, and she's something. Ooh, yeah. But nice action, fidget friendly. So, just depends. If you like a lighter weight, smaller knife, this is not your knife. Petrified Fish makes all kinds of different ones. So they make some smaller ones. I mean, it looks like that 949 is, or yeah, 999 is smaller. A 949 I like really well too. And they got a 918, a 929, no, 919, 929, 939, 949, 959, etc. So one of these days I'll pull them all out on the table. You know, hell, I mean, would I sell them off? What's the point? I mean, when you got like a $35 shooter, what are you going to sell it for? You know, somebody else can buy one new for $35. So there's no point. You know, it's kind of like all my Ganzo knives. I haven't sold them because they're like $20 shooters. I mean, what are you going to sell them for? It's almost not worth selling. They make great gifts, maybe giveaways, stuff like that. But yeah, this is all good. I like this. I was impressed when I got this because I like them to fill my hand, and I like a good size knife, and this one's good size. And I never did this yet, did I? See, you got 3 3/4 inch at least, and you got a cutting edge of probably 3.8 inches, and do you have 100 millimeters? You got, you know, anywhere from 95 to 100 millimeter length blade, and you're 8.6, you know, 8 5/8 long, with 22 centimeters. She's a good size knife. I mean, 3 3/4, 3.8. Yeah, it's big, and over 8.5 inches overall length. So that's pretty sizable. Maybe the biggest one that they make as far as length goes, and probably the heaviest and thickest one that they make as well. Well, let's see if we can screw it up. Maybe we can. Okay, hold on. See, this ain't turning. It turned just a little bit, but we'll see. But it's stabilized, so it's, yeah. And it feels like there was a little bit of thread locker, and I'm not, yeah, maybe a little on that tip there. And we got number 6s, which, oh well. It'd be nice if they do number 8s on all the body screws, but then, you know, it's a $35 knife, so not that it would be a big difference in price, would it, guys? I'm not thinking that it would be. I think you could do one or the other pretty easily. Those are the, but I prefer number 8s. They're less prone to rounding out and doing things like that because the tines on your number 8 are deeper and more pronounced and just don't mess up as often. I've got a bunch of these number 6s because those are the ones that end up getting rounded out and whatever. Okay, come on, get back in here. Let's get the rest of you out of here. Come on, you're done, right? Okay, now we're done. Let me see these. Yeah, these are different, aren't they? They're definitely different. Okay. Wow, magnetic, huh? Okay, there's the pocket clip with the screws. And now here comes the G10 scale off of here, off the lock bar side. Then here is the liner, and this is not skeletonized, and it does not have a ceramic detamp ball. And it looks like you can see where the bearings were. And there you go. And there's your bearings. And they're not ceramic, and I don't care. Okay. Other than that, it's not real dirty or anything. It seems all right. Come on out of there. Come on. Although it's got enough lube to kind of make it want to hang in there, doesn't it? And push this through, get that done, and yeah, so we do have a D-shaped pivot. It allowed this to move like from upright to like that much, and then it stood still. So yeah, it kept it from being able to spin the whole pivot. And then it is skeletonized here. Here's your back spacer. It tubes that lanyard hole. Yeah. It's all right. All right. What do we got? We got this little sucker at the end. This one too. And then, of course, the pocket clip's got bigger screws, longer screws. And they look bigger in diameter too. So here's the layout. And, of course, you've got the logo in the front. So you know it's going to be like that, right? So that means the flat spot is pointing towards the back seat. which it does in a lot of different knives. So of course you don't have a steel washer because you got a steel liner, and there's no hot spots or, you know, sharp edges or anything. I think the fit and finish on these is pretty good. Blade, yes. Bearings, yes. More goop, yes. And and that's not bad. I wonder what that is. Hold on. Is that 3mm or 4? It's 0.11. It's probably 3mm. Yeah, about 3mm. Stop. I've seen some that were 4, and I'm going, whew, that's Hoss. That's a Hoss. Okay, and put the pin in. Then we put the lock bar down. Stick it down on there, and let's get it smacked together. We're good there. Okay, oh, we are eased down on there. It just didn't feel like it. Oh, now we got it. Okay, that was that blade stop that hadn't kind of clicked all the way through. Okay, now we got this. And let's start it off to where it's not going to cross thread. And we're good. And there you go, baby. And yeah, you're centered up. Okay, let's put these other two little dogs in here before we put the pocket clip back on. And they pretty much drop all the damn way in, don't they? Come on. Come on, there you go. So let's crank these puppies into position. And this one, are we matched up? Okay, we are there. Am I turning some? Yeah, okay, yeah. I think I was turning that on the other side, and it didn't seem like it was screwing down, but it did. Okay. And in here, just lay them right in. Okay. Next. And there's the next screw. And that's snugged right down too. So where are we? Well, we're centered. Did we tighten it too much? It's not bad. We could back it up a little bit if we wanted, but I don't know. I think that's okay, actually. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Back with the 838. You know, petrified fish is okay, but you really need to soak it in a water solution overnight before you put it on the grill. You got to rehydrate it. This might be a little chewy, though, even if you do that. And maybe it's not good for eating, but it's definitely good for cutting. And the price is right, so there's a lot of good things about it. The fit and finish seemed good. I know it's a little big, it's a little heavy, and that means it's just right for me, so I like that. But they got a lot of different models. I'd say the 949, or is it the 849? No, it's the 949. 949 in that G-Mascus stuff, still my favorite. Still my favorite. But this, I like it better than I thought I would. When I saw it on paper, I wasn't sure. When I got it in hand, I go, ooh, she's a Hoss. Yeah, I like it. Did you know that we love them knives? I didn't know if you were aware of that. By the way, subscribe to my channel because we're crazy and insane and we just don't give a shit half the time. And you guys, stay sharp.